Sharks to mount some pressure. Graham. Now Peachey inside Campbell. What about that ball? Preston under the black dot. That was a great set play from the Sharks. It had to be timing.
For the Sharks. Healy gives it to Peachey. First touch for him. Fires it out to Richardson, who got through one tackle. Two. Now he gets it over to Howland. Howland cutting back in field, and that's a fine opening try to the Sharks. Brett Howland in for the Sharks, and they lead by 4 points to 0. Coming up now. Mitch Healy. No, it's Dykes. And Peachey, they will run it. Richardson dummies. Gets the hands free. Back to David Peachey, and Peachey's in for the try. Aggressive dummy half. And Dykes dummying. Got it away. Peachey. He's got a double. Mitch Healy. Peachey. Grubber kick from Peachey. Great skills. Pops it out the back door. Then toes it. Mellor picks it up. Back to Peachey again. Fumbles, keeps it alive. Dykes. It's like touch football at the moment. Mellor. Healy. And Ferris puts it on the toe. So Rogers. He gets a good bounce. Back inside. Eddingshausen. What a try. Brilliant stop from the Sharks.
Tighten up the defence up the middle of the ruck and around the edges. North Sydney were able to make a few breaks there in the first half. He doesn't want his players to ease up, and he stressed to them, make them pay for any mistakes.
Well, here are the Sharks again. Graham delivered up a beautiful ball to Peachey. He's got a hat-trick. So, and only their second set of 6.
We did talk about it. One thing I do like about what they do so well with John Langston is, Peachey's got here.
Puts it on the toe again for Andrew Eddingshausen. Oh, great skill from Peachey. He was collared, quick as a flash, dropped it onto the left foot. And who was waiting for it? Eddingshausen. He's got a double. Through the hands, Dykes. Peachey up from full-back. Peachey with a huge hole. He scored 3. Will it be 4? No, it won't. He hands it off. And Dykes will get the 4-pointer this time. But really, it was David Peachey's try. 44-12.
Yeah, he's been a great format.
Peachey. Dummies, got away from them. Peachey looking for 4. Peachey got the pass away again to his captain, Andrew Eddingshausen. So it's not the 4th try for Peachey, but again, I think he owns half of that one. ET's got a hat-trick as well.
Well, you also put it down for a try assist.
Scrum forming back there on the Dragons' 20-metre line. And another opportunity here for Cronulla. A little window. Peachey. He's put Richardson into a gap. Richardson tackled 2 metres from the line. Put Murphy down for 3 stars. Peachey for the line. Slammed it down. That's a try. Cronulla 10-6 after 24 minutes of time.
Well, the Dragons did not handle the scrum play from Cronulla.
Very hard, and they've roughed it and toughed it out with the Cronulla 6. They've got to keep going for the full 80.
This is Graham, and he's broken through. It's a great run. He's got Peachey in support. He's turned Prescott inside out. Long's trying to get to him. They get to him in the end. Peachey is hauled down by Prescott. It was a great chase back. And that's good play also from Prescott, who's injured. That's why they paid the money for Sean Long, who's put that kick in. That's a much better kick too. It turns Peachey round, but the chase just a touch slow. Rogers now. Big gap has opened up for Rogers. He's got support from Barnett. Barnett gives the pass back. Here's Peachey again. He's chimed into the line once more. Out wide it goes. This is Richardson once more. This time down the opposing touchline. What a good run, but what a good ankle tap. They haven't held him, and Richardson was on his way to the try line. Prescott was on his...
Can chase. It was a beautiful kick downfield. They turned the fullback Dave Peachey around, but Richardson on the outside. There you see, just going to hand it tap. It was Danny Arnold that got there in the end.
Yes, this now is green. He gives it to Healy, and he looks for the runner, and he's arrived as Peachey, and there's the first Cronulla try. And the European teams have got to learn that you cannot concede penalties inside the red zone to these Australasian teams, because when they do, they are absolutely lethal. Peachey with the try.
Good combination. They did the simple leak, 2 dummy runners. There's the first one. Watch for the second one. There he goes. How wide? They failed to fill in. Fullback Peachey, who is in absolute sensational form down under. This is a silly penalty that brought it all about. You can't afford to give it away. Basic football, 1 dummy runner. Looks for the second one. There it is. Out he comes through. They failed to fill the gap. The sliding defence was far too slow. Full credit to the fullback. Excellent try. Starting with the hooker, Dean Trista. 1 dummy runner. There's the second. You can see them hesitate. They failed to fill in. Freya's got nowhere near. Fine try from a fine fullback.
David Peachey, the Aboriginal fullback from the New South Wales town of Dubbo. He made his Aussie Test debut against New Zealand in the Anzac Day Test.
Here's Peachey from dummy half, going quickly, giving it to Aiken, and the Sharks respond in the best possible way. The rookie halfback dives over to...
They were down 26-0, and Cronulla just said, let's score more tries.
Good skills. Cronulla can play, like, they got some good players, and what they got fast. David Peachey's off contract this year, he needs some cash, he's going to aim up. His thing, you know, that's... But it's great to see Peach playing good footy, although he's putting blokes in holes. Paul Mellor played great. Here's a good try. Look at that.
Oh, look at...
Great to see. Adam Dykes,
great to see
Johnny on the spot.
No, we can't really tell you that, but yeah, they got a bit quiet when they were behind. So, and a few more mistakes came out, and they started arguing with each other a bit too when they come from behind.
They can make mistakes. They really rely on
the stadium in Perth, and I like the idea that we can watch 3 live games in a row. How good is that?
So what time was that on in New Zealand?
Paul Gallen will score alongside the post. Across field, inside pass from Peachey. Gallen just too much strength. Get out of my way. Scores alongside the post. Now Cabell missed that goal from alongside the post. Wow. Hit the upright.
Coach, or do you just allow that the senior players to dictate?
Well, I think the senior players know all about that. You know, and these sides do a lot of drills at training where they work, you know, 8 on 5 and 6 on 4 and, you know, 10 on...
It's into the second half. Hang on, game on again.
Were you at Northies?
I was at Northies. Don't worry about that. Don't miss Northies. Kamali had a stinker in the first half. Came out and said, "Righto, Peach, we need to do something."
Middle of the ruck, Gibson back into Kamali.
Is he tackled? No, the referee says he's not. He had no one in front of him. Then he ran back, finds Peachey now. There's Beattie. He's got it. He's got it. Has he got the ball down? Wow, would you believe it? There's Beattie.
Sure. Last tackle. Kamali. They pass wide. Here is Peachey delivering the pass. Bailey gets over for Cronulla. A last tackle play. Up by 4. Sullivan. Kamali. He's got Gallen inside. He goes outside to Peachey, and Peachey with a dummy. Peachey goes through in game number 200. David Peachey scores for Cronulla. He backs himself to the line, and isn't it good to see the number 1 with a smile on his face? Yes. Last tackle. Walker floats the pass. Intercept for Merritt. It's Merritt versus Stewart, and the tackle is made and links up with Vangana. Now the cover comes from Donald and Menzies. And Vangana remains in the field of play. 8 metres out from the line. Still on for the Sharks left. Merritt, long ball, Peachey, 5-man overlap. Gallen is with it. Gallen in the corner. Gallen gets over for Cronulla.
Healy, Dykes, Peachey. Short ball and he'll score for Mellor. Mellor gets it over the line. McDougall to beat. Even in that situation, McDougall was hard to beat. But Mellor has scored for the Sharks, 20-6.
Well, they got there in the end. I think that's about the 3rd or 4th set of 6 they've had on Newcastle's line. It just took, I think it was out wide, Mark Hughes that came up and presented the gap for David Peachey to run to. A lovely ball, wasn't it, to Paul Mellor. And when he went through, you just thought, well, he puts the ball down. He took a chance. He tried to improve it. And in the end, I mean, it could have been a bit dicey.
Left before delivering to Graham, and Graham gets it away. Peachey is there, puts a kick in. Oh, it's all happened too quickly. The touch judge, I don't know that he's got any problem. It is a try.
It is a try for the Sharks.
And I think we'll see it was a rebound off the St George player into the arms of Brett Howland, who scooted across in the corner. He's lightning fast. They went to the left-hand side. Plenty of numbers in defence. The kick from David Peachey. I'm pretty sure it hits Nathan Blacklock. Comes off his foot into the arms of Howland. And now, did he get that ball down?
To the ground, there he is. He'll kick back to the other side. Eddinghausen going down after it with Peachey. The bat down for Eddinghausen. Now McKenna. McKenna for the line, and McKenna's over.
He always tells you where he wants you to do and where he wants you at what time.
Yeah. Is he a talker?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, it was a disparate pass. Peach pulling one out of the closet. Hasn't used that for a while.
It's the last tackle, 5 out from the line. They've got numbers on the left. Clinch with a cutout ball. It has to be a try to the Sharks. David Peachey puts it down. The last pass may have almost been 4.
Tackle Sharks, Kamali, high ball this time. Hodgson is ready for it. 5 minutes out for his own line. Doesn't get anywhere near it. Peachey on the fingertips, as he has done so many times.
Tuvey now. Kamali inside for Fittler. Fittler looking for Tuvey, finds Tuvey. Tuvey goes out for Howe. Howe flops the ball over. It's New South Wales for the corner. They're over. It's David Peachey. Peachey scores. He points to the spot. Try.
Good on you.
76th minute.
Good on you, David Peachey, in your first Origin match. But beautiful interplay from the Blues. They've grown in confidence with the good piece of luck they had earlier. And the pass here, well, it could have been a try at the other end of the field. I think it's Rodney Howe who throws it. Fittler goes back on the inside. He gets 2 defenders involved. He passes off to Jeff Tuvey. Jeff Tuvey finds Rodney Howe. He goes across field, and as we freeze it there, just have a look at this man, Wendell Saylor. He can see the pass coming across as play continues. He tries desperately to pluck it out of the air, just misses it. In fact, he might have got his fingertips to it. And then the pass from Timmins, is it, or Ainscough, I think, might have thrown the last pass onto David Peachey. But this is the money ball here. Well, there were a few of them. Fittler's offload was great. This was pinpoint. He did get a touch.
Yeah, Jamie Ainscough, the man out there to give the ball to David Peachey. Backs up terrific, leave it. Brad Fittler and Brett Kamali, they're the people who...
Has gone backwards is the call from Hewitt. Now they've got numbers on the left again. Howland will reach out, driven back into tackle. Peachey, what an offload. That is a remarkable offload from Peachey. And his skipper in Eddinghausen strolls over. But put it down to Dave Peachey.
Tackle. Richardson for Healy. Ball is going to come across field. This is for the wing of Colin Best. They fly high, but Peachey's there. The magic man is there. David Peachey for the Sharks. It'll be all level again. He's got no blue jumper. But there's still hope. There's another 2 games after this Wednesday, and Peachey may yet achieve